Hey there friends, I have good news. The number of people who've made the choice and commitment to carry a gun and get their permit has skyrocketed throughout this country. We have some states that is even doubled the amount of carry permits applied for and received. And all in all, over 8 million Americans are now making the choice and commitment to carry a gun for protection of themselves, their families, and their communities. I think that's outstanding, and all of you people who are doing that for the first time, I thank you for your commitment. Having said that, jumping into the arena, there's a lot to know. So I'm going to use this video to offer some of my advice and experiences and hopefully help you out. The first piece of advice I have for you is don't be cheap. Don't be the kind of guy who puts a price tag on everything. You know, you get the firearm you want, you may pay $500, but then you want to get some cheap little vinyl holster. That makes no sense to me. You know, one of the most important things of carrying it is making sure that it's comfortable, because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to do it. I've seen so many times where people have got all excited to get their carry permit and say, you know what, it's not comfortable. I'm here to tell you right now, it's not going to be comfortable. And if you get a cheap holster, it's not going to be comfortable either. So put out the money, don't be cheap. Buying the gun, that's only the first phase of this. You need various accessories, various training, and a good quality holster to secure your firearm. Secondly, carrying a gun may give you a certain amount of confidence that you can handle the situation if needed, and that's a good thing. But you also have to make the commitment to be non-confrontational. If you're out and about and people are upsetting you, you have to take a grin and bear it attitude. Carrying the gun will not do anything for you in that type of situation. Same thing with road rage. You know, I see people, they get so upset if somebody cuts them off, and they feel like if they have a gun, then what happens is they tend to brandish their gun, say, you want to upset me? Look at you. Then you're going to find yourself on the wrong end of the law. It's a terrible choice. Please do not do that. Thirdly, do not drink and carry. Even if you're in the right situation and you have to use your gun, if you have alcohol in your system, it's going to be a red flag against you. And they'll say, well, alcohol was involved, so now we don't know about this person's state of mind and if he had the right mental capacity and so forth. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation. So if you're using alcohol, if you're drinking alcohol, do not carry your gun. Nothing good can come from that. Next, get the proper amount of training. So many people think being able to hit the center of a target is firearm proficiency. And I'm here to tell you that is not true at all. Firearm proficiency is not only being accurate, but having the mindset of knowing when the right and wrong time to use your firearm. Knowing how to draw your firearm, knowing how to pivot in certain ways, knowing how to find cover. And, of course, knowing how to shoot straight always helps as well. So it's a lot more than just that. So get the training. You'll never regret it. Lastly, stay alert, know your surroundings, and avoid bad areas. And never give up. If you give up in a situation like this, the bad guy could win, and that is unacceptable. And that's the exact reason why you applied for your permit in the first place, is because you understand that there's a threat out there and you want to level the playing field and have the ability to do something about it. So you need to take all these steps to not just buy a gun, not just carry a gun, but all the other things mentioned, and protect your loved ones. I appreciate you watching, and you guys be safe.